We, the Catholic chiefs of Barina Diocese, together with the bishop, priests and leaders of the diocese, and in line with the renewal of the diocese, commit ourselves to grow as Christian chiefs. In this we take Christ as our paramount chief and share in his role as prophet, priest and king. We wish also to include in our vision our brother chiefs from other Christian churches. Welcome to Mission Alive. This is Roger coming from the MSC Mission Office. I speak of the chiefs in Barina Diocese, where I was the pastoral vicar and where we had a diocesan renewal program. In that program, part of the planning and the action was to see if there are any particular sectors of the people that needed a particular pastoral care. Often those designated would be youth or women or men or other groups, but this one we chose the chiefs. Chiefs are an hereditary group in the structure of society and an important part of society. We chose them as a particular, for particular pastoral care because they were lost, by and large. They were in crisis. And I want to keep referring back to that and Pope Francis's words about crisis. That if we're in a crisis, we have to work our way through it, for better or for worse. So these chiefs were in crisis, and when I met with a group of them and we tried to analyse their situation, they said, all our power has been taken away from us. The government, and in the first place it would have been the colonial government of the Australian administration, took away some of our power. They introduced village police, village courts and village magistrates. A lot of this work had been the work of the chief to sort out problems and crimes within the community. The government took that on, and as well as the village police, of course, there was the national police force. They said too, the church took away some of our power when they introduced catechists into the villages. Because one of the works of the chiefs was to continually advise the people on the best way to live. And often at night the chief would stand on his platform and give what was a sermon, or he would harangue the people, or he would give advice in a rather loud voice to all the people, particularly if there's current issues. And also, so those two things took away the chief's power. And also for the church, with the presence of priests and religious and a whole new religious system, then they didn't know what to do. They didn't know what their role was. I spoke previously of a chief who, on his platform, the women came and said to him, "You're the chief, you're the paramount chief. This Christmas, we don't want drinking and fighting and swearing in the village. We are tired of it. You're the chief, you have to do something." And eventually he did, and I told that story before. And months later I asked him, and he said, the people are happy, now they can sleep at night. So that was part of our work with the chiefs. And what we wanted to do with the chiefs was to get them to continually look into their role as chief. And we defined what that was with them and what were the current problems. And we were really wanting them to be Christians, because they were all baptised Christians, baptised Catholics, are the ones that we worked with, and we wanted them to be Christian men, Christian leaders, to find their way to being a Christian chief and to stand up with their people and to build a better society. So this was a really big part of our mission there at the time. And I think we did a lot of good. A lot of the chiefs did do some good things. So this was part of our mission. Thank you for being with me and listening to these stories.